Virgin Gorda was the place to be this weekend for the annual Christmas in Spanish Town, which took control of Lee Road on Friday and Saturday. Upon arrival in Virgin Gorda, our first stop was to check in with representative for the 9th District, Vincent O. Wheatley, who himself seemed to be enjoying the festivities.
Hey to wait for, we just landed, I should say, in Virgin Gorda, of course, for Christmas in Spanish Town. And
correct.
I think our first stop is rightfully with 9th District Representative Vincent O. Wheatley. How are you feeling today with everything coming together?
I am feeling so good. It's so good to see this back. We have so much to offer for 2022, Christmas in Spanish Town. I have my popcorn. I love junk food, but we have real food here too if you want.
So what kind of booths have you been seeing so far? I know you would have been going around already, trying out the different booths. We have evidence. So what's it been looking like?
It's really looking good. We have a wide variety of stuff here, from popcorn to goat water to pea soup to mutton. You can get conchs. Anything you want, you can find it right here in this spot. I just saw a guy with a whole guava tart, a guava berry tart.
A guava berry?
I took a picture with him, because guava berry, that's my favorite tart. Not coconut.
Might be a controversial statement, we need to look out when we talk about tart in the Virgin Islands. All right, so we know this is a highly anticipated event. Can we just get your views on how exactly this would benefit Virgin Gorda?
In many ways, number one, we get to showcase our culture. Because like I said, foods, you're going to get various foods being offered here, from simple popcorn to our chicken soup or pea soup to conch to boiled fish, grilled fish, ribs, you name it, you're going to find it here. Also plants, arts, and our music. Our culture is on full display right here at Christmas in Spanish Town. And I must commend the committee, Sasha Flax and her committee, and also the marina people, the Yard Harbor persons, for allowing us to use their property, because we close off the road right here, so we have to use their property. And they've been very cooperative in allowing us to do that. So today I'm very, very pleased to see we have lots of vendors on both sides of the road, as you can see down here. And it's a very festive thing happening right now. I'm so happy to be here. I'm glad you can make it too.
Thank you so much. I mean, we appreciate the welcome, and we see that people have been engaging so well also.
Yes.
So what's the response from the community been like in your eyes?
It's been really, really good, and it's something they look forward to every single year. Particularly right now we have Leon and the Hot Shots. You're going to get other bands, Jugos coming on later. I think instead of Jugos coming on. So a person look forward to this here. And we even have plants. If you look straight down, you're going to see a guy selling plants down there. Because here in the 9th District, we're very environmentally conscious. So there's a guy selling plants. If you want to get your plants, your poinsettias, whatever, you can get your plants here, apart from your food and your crafts and what's not. So, I mean, I'm happy to have you here. It's as the sun goes down, as the place cools off, this heats up. Come back in an hour's time, this place is going to be ram-packed with people just really having a good time. So if you're home, not sure what to do, head on down to Spanish Town. If you're in Tortola, get a ferry, come on over. We await you with a warm welcome here in Virgin Gorda.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you for your time. We're going to head into the activity. We're going to be here for the entire night, and we're very excited to take it all in.
Yes, do enjoy yourself. Try everything you want. Tell them I'll pay.
Of course, for such an event to come to life, it takes a team. And our next stop was to speak with the lead of this team, Sister Islands coordinator Sasha Flax, who provided some insight on what went into this year's activity.
All right, next on our stop, we are touching base with Sasha Flax. I mean, one of the great minds behind this activity we're seeing today. What's been your experience so far?
It has been a great experience, but like with many others, we will have some challenges and difficulties. But I have to say a great big thank you to the community and to our sponsors that made this event possible. It was a challenge because we started a bit late this year, but we managed to pull everything in, and this year we have the most vendors that this event has seen. I think we have 22 or 23. Last year we had 16 or 17. So I think we even may be outgrowing this space. So we have to look at some other options next year.
All right. Well, with all this growth we're seeing going on, has there been any new additions to this year's activity, or is there anything, in the works coming up next year?
Well, there are some things in the works. You'll hear more about it next year.
Give us a little tease. We don't know too much yet, but we have to look out for that announcement. Now, what's it been like working with all the vendors? Because, of course, with more people coming on board, we'd imagine there'd be a lot more work to do on the ground.
The vendors have been a treat. We haven't had any challenges. They've all been open because we did something different this year. Usually we start with the bar at the end, but now we put the bar in the middle so that it can be in more of a central location, and so vendors can have, or people that come would have more of a variety. So that was something new, and everyone accepted it and they were pleased with it. So it's been a pleasure working with them.
All right. And what are you expecting activity levels to be like? We see a good few people here, but we know the activity is going on Saturday as well.
The more hype times at the events are usually Friday night, Saturday during the day, more in the afternoon, and Saturday night. So those are the peak periods for the event.
All right. Well, you look like you were having fun a bit earlier on, so we're going to leave you to it. We're going to head back into the activity. Again, thank you so much for your time.
No problem at all. Thank you so much.
My name is Ellen Irwin, and I'm known in Virgin Gorda as Miss Ellen because I taught at Brigado Flax for 17 years. And my passion was I had a little library on the side. I was a reading teacher. And so all the students of Virgin Gorda keep me doing this because I'm retired now. So I spend a lot of time during the year just for this event. I don't have a storefront or, and I call it Miss Ellen's Books and Fun Stuff.
So generally, we see books, we see activities for the kids. Take us through everything available in your booth.
Well, the number one seller is the Wimpy Kid, and this is the latest, and it's flying off the shelf. This is by a local writer, Nika Christopher. LeBron James has written something about being a good citizen. I'm loving this. I'm selling a lot of these. We have puppets.
Oh, that is so cute.
We have puzzles, blocks, and everybody else's favorite, Lego. Oh, that's flying off the shelf. I also get a lot of requests for arts and crafts, of which there aren't many here. So I have a whole arts. I have origami, sketch art, painting, beads, coloring. So that's a big section. Stickers, baby books, a little more Lego. And then over here is the reading section. I have books pretty much for K through 7th or 8th grade. And then this I have to show you. This was dedicated to the children at Brigado Flax, this book I wrote a few years ago. So I always have to put it in, so give myself a plug. And then Black Panther's popular. Here we have dance party, kids cook, journals are always popular, boys and girls. And of course, the puppets, the hand puppets, and that young lady you saw just got one. And sports, some NBA. I had a Serena Williams book that sold quickly. Let's see, soccer, goats. So I tried basically to have something for everyone. And because I know so many of the parents are now my former students, we just have a lot of fun.
There was a great variety in booths available to patrons, from food and drinks to tricky carnival games, handmade goodies, books, and toys to bring a smile to any child. We spoke to many vendors, including a mother-daughter duo who are using their hands to show their Virgin Gorda pride.
My name is Roxanne Thomas Itwaru. This is a handcraft booth where we do art and crafts. I realized, and the name of my booth, our booth is VG Craft Boutique. I realized in Virgin Gorda that there are not a lot of crafts, handmade crafts. When I go to Tartola, I went to Craft Alive and other places, and I said, is there anything with Virgin Gorda on it? And I was told no. I said, okay, well, me and my daughter here, we team up and we go brand Virgin Gorda handmade crafts for the world to see.
Yeah, right. And what's your experience been like doing this with your mom?
It's really fun and it's a good hobby because I like to crochet. I actually crochet these bags.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in one in the making.
Okay. Well, you're in the back there crocheting right now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, the booth keeps replenishing itself. What's the response been like from members of the public?
They love it. They love it. They say it's something different that no one else is actually doing, and they love the stuff that we are making. This is a resin necklaces. We have the rope posters. We have even the maps with Virgin Gorda. We have maps in the bottle, so we are targeting like mainly tourists, but there's stuff in the mix in the middle also for locals. So we reach everyone.
Well, I'm Sashana, and the name of my booth is Uni Decor, Craft and More. So what we have today, we have different items on sale. That some of these items that we have at the front is mostly made from epoxy. So these are handcraft items. I also have solar lights on sale, yes, and these we have Christmas tree ornament, glow in the dark epoxy resin ornaments. I also have different type of keychains initial, like I have one showing for Jamaica, so if person from Jamaica and they're interested. And over here we have t-shirt, Christmas t-shirt selling.
Okay, are the shirts designs that you would have done yourself?
Well, to be honest, the shirts are not designed by me, but she is designed by her. So we're sharing both together.
Okay, wonderful. What's the response been like so far?
Well, so far this is my first time being here, and it seems, you know, the crowd is coming. So I hopefully by the end of the night we have a good turnout.
By the end of the first night, it was clear that one booth in particular was immensely grateful for the support that their cause had received from patrons.
My name is Andrew St. Hilaire, and I'm representing the Valley Methodist Church in Virgin Gorda, British Virgin Islands. And yes, we are here at Spanish Town for Christmas in Spanish Town, doing a little fundraising because yes, the church has felt the pinch of COVID, and so we are here trying to do our little do in the know, trying to raise a little bit of funds for the church. So we want to thank you. Thank everyone that has supported us. Today has been a very good day, and we're looking forward to an exciting day tomorrow on day 2. We're going to be here the whole day, starting with breakfast, lunch, right into dinner.
An uncontended highlight for the evening was the performances from local talents.
Ain't pretty, but you know that already. You know I ain't perfect, but I'm definitely right there. See, right now, I wanna be with you right now.
For certain, Christmas in Spanish Town was a success and added its own flair to the 2022 Christmas calendar in the Virgin Islands. For 284 News, I am Jacques Wooding.